Welcome to day 19. Yes, it's day 19, y'all, of our 10,000 steps a day walking challenge. And oh my goodness, it's cold. Oh my God, guys. It is so cold out here. I don't think you guys can see maybe the steam coming out of my mouth. Oh my God, but it is freezing cold. Today I had to grab my jacket. It's 36 degrees and we are under a freeze watch in Florida. Like I said, this weather doesn't know what it wants to do. Yesterday it tried to rain on me. Today it is so cold this morning. Maybe I should wait a few hours. I thought that to myself. But you know, today we're talking about no excuses. Yes, no excuses for me to get out and do my 10,000 steps a day. Rain, near freezing for us in Florida. This 36 degrees is absolutely ridiculously cold. Oh my God. But guess what we're doing? We're going to grab our coats. We're going to grab our hoodies or whatever it is we need to cover up, go out, and still put the work in. Hands are freezing. Oh my God, like nobody's business. Hands are freezing. But guess what? There's no way I'm gonna look back on this day and say that that was enough to stop me. It's not enough to stop me. You gotta get to that point where you say, you know, and you look at your circumstances and you know that you can make it and you know that you can push forward, and you got to say, you know what? That's not enough to stop me from doing what I said that I wanted to do. It's not enough to stop me from doing what I said I wanted to do. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my 10,000 steps in. I'm going to do whatever that goal is you said you want to do. You got to have no excuses today. No excuses to be the you that you know that you can be. Yes, that's what we're talking about today. Well, we're not going to get and make up an excuse. I know before this year, last year, I had tons of excuses. And some of them were valid in my mind at the time, and some of them were truly not valid. I'm going to go through some of them. Some of the excuses I made, I'm going to go after this show. After this episode, you know, me and my husband, we love to watch Korean dramas. And we love to watch so many other shows. But Korean dramas is one of the ones that we get into heavily. And so that some of them have 30-minute segments. And after 30 minutes, and some of them are real good. I mean, and they love to put the suspense right, like the last 5 minutes of the show. But what I had to get to a point is, I had to get to a stopping point. I had to start telling my husband, even though it is so thrilling, I gotta stop. Because we binge watch. You know how you get into the binge watching? And then you make up every excuse for why you have to do it. Well, that's what I used to do. Until I decided that I was going to stop doing that, y'all. After 30 minutes, guess what? I say pause. I learned to say pause. Sometimes we're going to have to put the pause on our excuses, whatever they may be, whether it's our favorite show or whether it's something as crazy as the weather telling us that we can't get out here and walk our 10,000 steps. We're going to have to tell that no, we're going to do this because we're worth it. We're worth it more than all the other things, because pushing through those barriers, do you know what that does? When you push through those barriers, it tells your body that you are not playing, that you are not going to accept those thoughts that come through your mind, the thoughts of the subconscious that say, you know what? You can put this off for tomorrow. What are you doing all of this for? It's going to be the same. Ain't nothing going to change those negative thoughts. We're going to have to change that energy. That's another thing I want to say in connection with making no excuses. A lot of the times when we make excuses like that, it's because of the energy that we have acquired. Either we got some energy from someone else, or we created the energy internally that tells us, that basically counteracts what it is that we're trying to put forth. Sometimes you got to check your own energy. Make sure that you're making sense in your own mind. And if thoughts are coming through your head to tell you that what you're doing is not working, you got to put it in check. Because we all know the formula. Everyone that has lost weight and has done it and sustained it and maintained it said that they had to eat healthy, that they had to exercise. Now, if you're doing those two things and you're staying hydrated and you are following the methods and you're incorporating, as you learn more information and good information about leaving certain foods out of your diet, incorporating other foods into your diet, and you're constantly trying to make sure you're focused on improving your body and including exercises that will be more beneficial to yourself, you're going to get there. You may see it in ounces, you may see it in inches around your waist, but believe me, you're going to get there. You're going to see some sort of progress. And not everybody's going to have the same progress. So you've got to not make excuses for why it is that your results are different from other people. You are a different entire being. And you're going to have a totally different path that you're on. But what you got to do is pull yourself together and know. Good morning. And know. Pull yourself together and know that your difference is going to be totally different. Your difference is going to be so magical, more magical than anybody else's, and you've got to own your difference. Make no excuses about your difference, okay? You are in a no excuse zone today. We're not taking no excuses. 36-degree temperatures, so what? We got people riding down the street. They are concerned about their health so much, they riding down the street, y'all. They got on their masks, they got on their bodysuits, they got on their hoodies, they got on everything they need to protect and cover themselves from this weather and the cold. And guess what? We can do the same things. We can be so proud of our health and encouraged by our health, but we make no excuses today. Guys, you got to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want this thing called weight loss, called health? How bad do you want to be really healthy? Then sometimes you're going to have to go and do something in an adverse situation, like the weather. You're going to have to push yourself. I just passed a young lady who was doing the exact same thing like me. I could see that Cant Quit in her eyes. And I want that energy to be transferred right through this screen. You got to get that Cant Quit all up in your guts. Yes. So that you will say, you know what? I don't care what's happening. I'm going to get these steps in. You may not have to walk in the cold like me, but you can walk around your house, up and down the stairs, around the rooms, wherever you feel comfortable. If you can't do it there, or you can walk and make sure you get your steps in on bicycle, whatever the exercise is that you need to be motivated in. Make no excuses for. You got to get out and do it. Today is the time to get it done. Hey, we making no excuses today. Yes, no excuses. We getting out here and we're making it do what it do, because we're trying to get done what we need done. And that's that weight loss. That's that fat to fit journey. We're getting to it. We're getting closer and closer to our goals. And if we could check that off on our list every day, I did it. Today I did it. Today I did it. The more days we pile up of our successes, the closer we're going to get to our goal. Let no obstacle step in your way, make you think twice, make you come up with an excuse to say, okay, I'll do this tomorrow. No, take charge right now and let's do it today. Yes. And guess what we just did today? You know it. We finished our 10,000 steps for the day. Woo! That's how you do it. That's how you make no excuses and bring home the win. You know, I wish you great health. I wish you great wealth, and I want you to be surrounded by love. Yes, because love is everything. Let's love ourselves enough to make no more excuses, guys. Yes. All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Take care.